Hello, hello, welcome in. Wait, where is the game? Ah, there it is. Right. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. If anybody's there. Chill stream coming back. Let's see how it goes. I'm level 78 Deadeye Lightning Arrow. The same build. I did change it up a little bit. I realized that, yeah, like my survivability was lacking with like only evasion, even with like 80%, still it was constantly something was hitting me, so I needed some kind of other thing to help me out. And the other thing was, let's see actually how the music goes now. Maybe a little bit. Cinematic dialogue volumes we can lower down, don't need it so much anymore, I think. Yeah, okay, so yeah, basically my survivability was not really great. Also, damage, I didn't feel it so well when we only focused on lightning and shock and holy, or not holy thunder, but herald of thunder. So it did feel a little bit lackluster, so I actually did struggle surviving in some of the maps. I did look up a little bit what people do with Lightning Arrow Deadeye. I seen that they do kind of this weird setup with dual heralds. So I kind of gave it a try, but not fully like that, but somewhat. And it does work. It does work. It actually helps using cold from the Herald of Ice, and overall cold and freeze build up actually slows everybody down. Then there are those explosions, so overall feels pretty good. So, but since I'm SSF, I'm not really following like to the point the build, because obviously you need some gear for that. So, but yeah, let's see how it goes. It's been still though a bit better than what I had, and it was working. So let's see. I did proceed to like tier 6 maps. They were not so terrible. I wonder until what moment should I push, so that I need to kind of farm a little bit more, because I also want content to be, you know, a little bit easy, but to run and fast, like death 3 kind of. But yeah, let's see. So my stash is a mess, so mostly yay, the map tab. Only 2 maps left, tier 6, damn. Tablets, currency, as you can see, yeah, constantly lacking currency. 14 exalts actually. I don't remember where did I get so many. I still haven't dropped the freaking jeweler's orb to get another thing here. So yeah, but really quick now, what I have changed, have a new bow. It's very similar to what I had before, but it has way more cold damage. And I realized with more cold damage, the freeze build up happens faster, so more chances for those Herald of Ice explosions. I think this is old. No, actually this is new. It has some, again, little cold damage, all elemental res, lightning res and chaos res, which is nice. I'm sitting at 25 chaos and almost capped elemental stuff. Hey Chunky, you burn from my currency almost as soon as it drops. I know, and I'll show you the... I'll show you what I did it most of the time, but I'm at a very difficult decision. I'm not sure what to do, like either to put it to use and lose it all, and believe me, like I spent 500,000 gold in like less than a minute and I didn't get anything, and it's like, man, it's so excruciating, like you don't get anything out of this gamba. The second ring I think is the same. It has some, no, it might be also new actually. It has some cold damage to attacks, increased cold damage, all attributes fire, cold, lightning damage. Pretty decent, right? My amulet is old, I believe. It has pretty much intelligence and maximum life. Anything else I don't care so much. The quiver is also old. The boots, I believe, also old, and I tried to kind of replace them, but getting movement speed, high life, and at least one res is already terrible. I do have some, well, MF on it, but, you know. Life, mana, charm slot, resistances is surprisingly pretty difficult to get on belts. Usually you get all the things related to flasks, and I don't care so much about it, which, again, like, I'm surprised how difficult it is to get decent belt. Gloves, I believe, also pretty old, and probably the best thing I found so far is actually this Expert Pathfinder coat. If I remember correct, I found it rare with like 3 stats, and then I exalted it and it actually went really well. So it has really high evasion rating, has ignite duration reduction, has dual res, huge life, flat evasion, and increased evasion. So pretty much everything is good. And the head is also a little bit old, or actually quite a lot old, but again, a lot of life, and given I don't have energy shield yet, it's like I cannot really drop 115 life out of the equation, kind of. Here, once again, I have a lot of dexterity, some intelligence to equip better level of like Herald of Ice and stuff. Evasion is 84%, but then again, it's like, it's not really dodge chance, it's just a chance to evade some amount of attacks, projectiles and regular attacks, but usually something will hit every 10 attacks or something anyways, so kinda not so good. Hey Shinui, welcome in. Hello, hello, good to see you. Skill wise, yeah, what I did basically, lightning arrow, martial tempo for speed, innervate for getting extra lightning damage, and also ice bite for getting extra cold damage when, you know, freezing an enemy with supported skills. So this helps me again to sustain a little bit shock and cold freeze build up, so quite helpful. Lightning rod, I think I didn't change anything. Exposure, scatter shot, and penetration, just to for bosses basically to get their lightning rest to 0 and even into negative, and scatter shot to have more projectiles, so I don't bother casting it too much. And then the two main things, the Herald of Thunder, level 15 with cold infusion, so gaining extra cold damage but less lightning damage, and some would think why, but then again this helps actually to build a lot of freeze, which then will also trigger the Herald of Ice, so exploding. So when you shatter an enemy with attack hit, will cause an icy explosion that deal attack damage. And in order to shatter an enemy, you need to make it frozen. So, which is why this first thing helps. I do apply a lot of shock. So killing shocked enemy then triggers Herald of Thunder with that attack. The lightning striking stuff. It has extra cold damage, so building freeze, and then once they're frozen they shatter, and this then it gives the explosion. So here more area of effect. Also gets again extra lightning so that it triggers shock and killing shocked stuff, so once again trigger, so it basically triggers each other back and forth and helps that way to keep it chaining explosions. And then yeah, increasing here chance to shock as well. Here I think we have like more freeze build up, yeah, exactly, and more damage from far away. And that's more or less it. So I actually, yeah, basically I only sometimes use also barrage, again for multiple attacks of lightning rod, so I don't bother. And that's more or less it. Nothing really...
Shocking.
Shocking, yeah, exactly. Nothing really... let me see, actually. I think it's a bit... I could reduce a little bit loudness. Effects. Yeah, let's go down a little. Yeah, I think that's good. So, yeah, that's more or less it. Let's see what we have. I'll be honest, I haven't figured out yet what's up with the Atlas overall. I mean, I get it. You know, you put the tablets into the towers so that they influence your maps with something. So adding like, I don't know, the bosses, the extra level, like some additional stuff. You could see here, for example, it has like an effect of 3 or 4 towers on it, so a lot of additional stuff. But I'm kind of trying to figure out the key question. So what? Is it just about getting into towers as fast as possible, multiple of them, then applying a lot of tablets so that more maps have like additional shit on them, and you kind of try, you know, rolling with this? If that's the deal, or there is something else to it. Like you could see here, for example, this map has like, it basically has boss, it has shit, what's it called? The digging guys. Expedition, yes, it also has delirium, it has corruption, and it has higher level, so like 5 statuses. So I guess in the end that's what you do. You kind of try to get as many things like this with delirium, breach that increase the density, and then you run it with a very juiced maps like rare ones and corrupted and shit like that. Probably. So still a little bit I need to figure out a little bit what exactly do they want me to do. Hey, Furious, hello, welcome in. So, but for now, let's go into Swamp and let's use one of those maps. Oof, shock ground. I didn't play for like a week or more, so need to remember a little bit. Okay, let's go, let's check it out. So, let's see, I'm gonna try to push a little bit, unless I don't have like higher tier maps. I'm gonna try to push a little bit and see at what level, you know, we kinda gonna fall off a little bit. As I realized, yeah, like SSF is a bit tough. Obviously, it does really slow you down quite a lot. Not getting items, not being able to buy them, so it's... Huh? Wait, what does take my mana? Kind of forgot if I have mana issues or not. So as you can see, I'm making everything frozen, which helps. Maybe is it shock ground that actually siphons your mana? And then yeah, this Herald of Ice happens and everything explodes. So also needless to say that having things frozen for most of the time is actually very helpful defensively. I did try to ascend for a third time. All I can say is Trials of Sekhema is dog shit and should be massively reworked. Like seriously, I was like, I basically pressed Alt F4, Alt F4. I'm even speaking some Russian here. I basically pressed Alt F4 immediately, and I needed like 15 minutes to breathe in order to launch the game back. It was like 2 weeks ago or something. Because you need to go through three floors of Trials Sekhema, and it's like each floor is around like 8 maps or something like this, or like 8 trials. You need to kill bosses in the end, and like given you don't always know exactly what the boss does, except like the first one, because you know you do it a few times, so you already expect something. The second boss there is like 2 dudes, like twins, that do different attacks, and when you kill one, the second one gets like the, you know, the attacks of the other one. So it's pretty, again, like AoE attacks, and mind you, you need to not get hit, because if you get hit, you lose honor very quickly, like massively. There is no reduction to your honor damage or whatever. So if they hit you by 700, and they do hit you by 700, then you actually lose 700 honor, and you have only, in my case, like 800 left, and then you start all over. So basically I went through 3 floors of trials, barely losing 10% of honor because it's super easy. Like level 60 trial, you know, nothing challenging. But the third boss, the stupid scorpion that spends like 80% of the time underground, following you and jumping out of nowhere, also making the arena quicksand kind, so you actually lose move speed and ability to quickly react to anything, and then also applies a like degen damage, so like poison or something, which you cannot stop. So basically he killed me in like 20 seconds because he poisoned me twice and I wasn't able to do anything with it. And that after doing 3 floors of the trial without losing even 10% of the honor. So I was so furious that I just like, fuck it, like this is so stupid. This is such a dogshit system. And then you have to do it all over again, right? So, and you spend usually like, I don't know, on 3 floors you need like, even with like my movement speed and everything, you still need like 15-20 minutes. So you basically lost like easily 20 minutes of your life and you didn't achieve anything. You don't really get any loot there, mostly, you don't really get any experience, you don't find almost anything. So like, why the fuck making such a stupid system? Like, I was so really not understanding this. And despite like, yeah, I defend a lot POE2 in front of a lot of people. I mean, not in front of a lot of people, but like, I understand that, you know, they need to change stuff and like it's still early access, but man, how did you manage to design such system to be so stupid and so terrible? Like, I don't understand. That's really the worst thing. And the funniest part is that looking at the, or like remembering the trials of Ultimatum, it seems even worse. At least it's fast, but I remember like how terrible bosses are there. But at least, you know, you really have to die in order to completely lose it all. So I don't know, guys, I don't know. That didn't seem like, to me, like a greatest idea of all time. And I think like the second bit that I learned with like by playing a little bit on my own POE2 over the last, you know, month, is that maps are so different one to another that it also kind of it could make it really annoying. The fact that some maps you can do in 4 minutes and the other maps you need to spend like good 20 minutes to actually complete. Then layout wise, some maps are really open and nice, so like good to run, and some maps are like this, and this is actually not really the worst one. There are some that are even worse, where looking at the surroundings you barely see where you can go and where you cannot. Like, it's not super clear what is possible and what not. So I found myself often getting stuck in some little nook or corner or whatever, which like for me pretty much almost always means instant death, because I only have evasion, and if I'm surrounded, evasion drops off really quickly, almost immediately. So like I need to get out of such situation. And also like with all the, you know, on death effects and stuff like that. So, and there are some maps that are super bad with that, like they have, you know, a tree or like a little bush that apparently you can get stuck on. Like, my man, they really need to work on like making maps like this. Look, all this little shit here, you don't see it really like in the game. Like, unless you open the map, you see that they are not possible, those little dots. Each of them can become your death easily, just because you get stuck on it. It's like, I really don't get... I think they really need to make it all much... they can keep it in a campaign, because it's the pace is not so big, and like monsters don't tend to like really gang bang you kind of in the corner. But here in maps they really need to clean all the inner obstacles, because that's just making the experience frustrating. So I don't know. Haven't got far enough to do anything too difficult yet, but from what I've seen for POE2 Ascendancy in Endgame, I feel it should receive some adjustments. Yeah, and like I could also say that, okay, maybe I'm just, you know, noob and like really bad player or whatever. Not like bad player, but didn't have enough, you know, time and efforts put into things to understand how to better do stuff, but especially defense-wise. But for example, it's day and night how this build works. If you have cold damage on it to slow enemies and freeze them, and if you don't have it. And to me it's a little bit like, okay, then it becomes basically, if you run evasion, it becomes mandatory for you either to have energy shield or to have cold damage, which is a bit strange to me. And like maybe not the bestest idea in my mind, kind of. Wait, where is it? So I'm not sure how to feel about it. Okay, a bit of focus. So yeah, also I could say, Chunky, that difficulty in this game is, it's not really linear, and like you don't really get to, or at least disabled in boss fights, but I just killed the boss. Okay, interesting. It's not like really linear. Maybe with maps you will get eventually like to tier, I don't know, 15, 16 maps where you see like, okay, you don't have enough damage or something. But you typically sorry, I can't multitask yet. You typically encounter some stuff that everything is fine, but then boom, you are dead. So a bit back to that POE1 experience that everybody knows about. Where like everything is fine, but then some kind of crazy mob is just one-shotting you and you're left puzzling what just happened. Actually not bad. Cold Lightning Res doesn't have extra charm slot. Needs some life. But I don't have fire res then. Okay. Speaking of currency, yeah, like I tried to create a system, whatever, like especially for SSF, that like all the decent magic items that have something decent in them, or decent magic bases that I could turn into rares with regal orbs, so that I can then reforge them upon, you know, combining 3 of them into random rare. I was like, man, this is really crazy. And then also collecting some bases to do later on, maybe some crafting, but I am not sure. I feel like it's all really useful endeavor here, and I shouldn't really do that at all. And then obviously, like, yeah, there are some funny things that these trials have no stash tab yet. The tablets for some reason are not integrated into maps tab. I don't know why, but anyways. Hey, Top Secret. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for the first like. I always not sure, like, if at least like on Twitch people show up more or less in the beginning, but then for YouTube I'm not really sure if things actually happen, if it works. You're one. You are a fan of one-shot mechanics, but I can't exist with no way to recognize them. No, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. But usually, like, one-shot mechanics is, you know, some kind of slam that when you're in the map and you have, like, I don't know, 30 mobs around you, and somewhere on a, like, on the side here, two dudes starting there, like, but you know, like, and you are fighting something here, here, and here, and you are like moving, you know, like this more or less, and then those dudes like, bam, and then like two slams and you are dead, because each of them deals like, I don't know, 900 damage. So, and you cannot evade them because evasion does not help with slams. I don't know if I like that so much, you know. Kind of, it always makes you then, you either have to destroy screens without even looking at them, so like, you know, 2 shots and the whole screen exploded, which a questionable way of like doing stuff, or you need to have some kind of defenses that help with that. Hey, straight to the top. Hello. How are you doing? How is it? What are you playing, guys, now? What's going on? Like, I don't know. I know that Furious, you just posted. I haven't really give it a look, but you just finished the Monster Hunter, I think, the new one. Oh, you also play Monster Hunter and POE1. Okay, the Legacy of Fresia. Interesting. I kind of wanted to give it a shot, but then I knew that with like my amount of play and like my motivation currently, I'm just gonna drop it after the campaign, so I decided not to even bother, to be honest. Hidden Grotto. Oh no, another map that I adore so much. Has anybody started to play Season 10 of Deadeye? Still got the endgame gear grind, but I'm done for a few days at least. I see. Man, they posted Deadeye. Okay, it's a little bit of like hate talking, but they posted on US forums the, you know, Deadeye new season, and the link to patch notes was 404, so like broken. And when somebody like reposted the correct link, there was nothing. So literally, not even a bug fix or anything. So like I had a bit of a chuckle. I was like, all right. Even the janitor took the day off. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, by the way, top secret, can you type exclamation Discord on YouTube? Like I did a little bit of like some stuff in terms of stream. Just wanted to check if it works or not. Yeah, sweet, damn, it works. All right, amazing, thank you. Why even play Deadeye season? I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, like for people who really like Deadeye and like fully content with you know, how it took turn in terms of patches and everything. I mean, of course, it's a refresh of the economy, the fresh new grind, and you know, why not, right? So seems good to me if they enjoy it. It's like the only bad thing is that, of course, it's crowded with botters and like everything is losing value, so it's kind of becoming, you know, a little bit of a community driven. If you have a community or like you stick around a streamer or something, then yeah, like you probably have a bit of a better trading and a bit of a better economy and stuff, but otherwise not sure. They would care, patch their game, sure. There's nothing. Yeah, that's a lot like people like me who just say like, look, you know, I don't see the point of playing online if there is literally nothing new. Unless, again, it's kind of a community thing where people decide, like, you know what, let's actually jump in and maybe have like a cool season, everybody tries some weird character, but you know, we stick as a group and figure it out, then yeah, why not? But otherwise, like, yeah, I don't see the point. But again, like, if people enjoy just a reset and fresh start, then why not? Let's actually jump in. Why do you sound so Debransky? Come on, Debransky, he had a like massive comeback with that D2R remodded, and then come on, dude just left a few weeks later. Although I do totally understand him, like, I know how tough it is. I mean, I do my comebacks every month, right? So, yeah, for the purpose of content and view farming, otherwise not too much reasons with their updates, countless bots running around. Yeah, but like, you're talking from the minority perspective, right? Like the content creator and stuff. So, but like from the regular player perspective, I would be really curious to see the numbers, honestly. I know like they would never disclose them, but it would have been really interesting to see what's the numbers looking like, number of players for D2R. Okay, one thing for sure is that in the higher tier maps, like, you do get more currency and stuff, which is, I guess, expected. But for SSF, it kind of makes this trap of like, because you're SSF, it's really hard to gear up and get to higher map tiers, meaning you don't get currency, which you hear, especially with like no deterministic crafting almost at all, you really need in order to just gamble on your gear, basically. Seeing streamer rushing to 99 and be done with the season, where's the fun? Yeah, okay, not calling the names. And running a subathon on it, right? Kinda funny. It's interesting, I've seen like quite a few streamers, like, you know, D2 streamers actually going, like for example Dark Humility is just, you know, continuing his hardcore speed grail instead offline. I think also Theo, who like, you know, OG, oldest time speedrunner and stuff, also just like playing offline. So I don't know, it's interesting to see. But even like a lot of OG and like diehard D2 streamers don't go that way. Very interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he does, but again, like, he's a diehard fan of D2. Like, again, like, I think he didn't even try POE2, right? So that also tells a lot that, okay, he is really comfortable and really enjoying the D2, however it is. So I could get it. And then he has also like big community of people like-minded that, you know, would always make a company, hype it up and enjoy, so why not? In this case, I think it's, you know, it's fine. You want to move on to multiple RPG since D4 is a big letdown for you? Yeah. I mean, look, why don't you? And I think you already played like POE1, you played POE2. Like, personally, what I found really difficult, and I don't know if you would agree with me, but what I found really difficult is what content do you make in these games? Like, especially now that I played POE2, what, like 60 hours, and I only now like entering the end game after playing it for like 2 months or a little bit, so I really like don't have content to make. Making a build guide, I mean, look, you know, that's a bit hypercritical, I don't know the game enough. Making highlights, well, like my campaign playthrough highlights, I can do that, but It's like 2 months later. Who's gonna watch it? Who's gonna care? And like, let's be honest, I think besides D2, almost no other ARPGs actually really audience interested in like basic highlights. So I really struggle to understand. With POE1, I kind of found really nice niche, let's say, of like really kind of with high effort, well put beginners guides, and I know like there are millions of them, but at least this is something that I've seen some response in some of the videos that actually, you know, gaining views and people writing and thankful and everything. So like that makes sense. So but yeah, I have no idea. Like for POE2, what content do you make if you only play like 40 hours a month? People like to see divine or mirror drops. Yeah, but then in order to get divine and mirror drops, how much do you need to play? Like, some people don't find mirror in years. Divine, okay, divine is a little bit easier, but still. Eh, namespace, hello, welcome in. Exactly. And like, I don't know, like, I always see I don't know if you guys know Al Kaiser. I always see his videos and I'm like, it's like, I know it's fun, but it's also so stupid. So like, I don't know. You got minimum 1 mirror last 3 leaks. Wait, dropped? Or what? You mean dropped or actually... what? Okay, I don't know how you do it then. I don't know how you do it, man. Nice. Wildwood and juicing. Oh yeah, the wildwood, I remember that. I guess that's not a bad base. Lapis, life, mana regen, intelligence, spell damage. You reaped at level 86? No way! How? Did you go bosses or what happened? Or was it some kind of BS stuff that happened? Man, I'm sorry to hear. That sucks. So of course S7 have to start with level 1 maps again. Expedition? You did an oopsie? Wait, if you transfer to softcore SSF, you actually have to redo the atlas? Wow, I didn't know that. By the way, guys, is the chat on screen a bit more readable now? I kind of figured out that I can apply some effects on it, and I think I added some shadow. Because I couldn't find a way to have like a background square or like rectangular background that would be like a bit dark and transparent. Haven't found a way yet to do that. Just hopefully you could read it a little bit better this way. Okay, so what do I have here? Chance to bleed on heat. I feel like it's gonna be insta-dead. Even had the get full life NES when you drop to low life, but there was no low life. Some enemy appears wrath sheet. Oh, damages extra chaos. Yikes. Okay, all 3 of them are a bit monka. Yeah, with I really wish they also rework a little bit their expedition stuff, so that it applies a bit of a loot filter idea to it, because sometimes it's really hard to see, or like, it's not really hard, but it's a bit annoying to read every single thing. But if you can actually have like a super easy highlight of like extremely bad stuff, then that would be really nice. Okay, we can go maybe some of these things. Hey, Darklate. Can't you just create an overlay with a dark opacity and put it on? Yes, I can do that, but the overlay will stay. So when there are no messages, it's gonna be there. So that's what I don't like about it, and that's why I don't want to do it. I want it to be dynamic, but haven't found a way yet. I know there is like a chat software, but then it means that I need another software. And even though like I found this streamer bot which can actually finally do like a lot of stuff, like, you know, it can do all the like chat commands and all the chat stuff for like multi-streaming, which is nice. And it has like super flexibility. Don't think it's possible with just what OBS? I mean, OBS has those shaders, which again, like, I'm thinking maybe I could apply a background and maybe it's gonna be dynamic. I haven't tried it yet, but at least it can do the dynamic shade. So, like now, for example, messages, they do have like black shade and everything. Maybe I could apply multiple shade and then it makes it, you know, one solid shade and the other one is like super blurred shade. I'm not sure how much resources it would require though to run. Seeing him barely render mobs and spawning in, the portal is so shiny it triggers me. What? Dude. What do you have to say about my Liberator of Rayclast portal? So yeah, I don't know Tactile. I mean, I'll have a look. Like, having a darker background is not a problem if there are a lot of messages, right? Like, that's totally fine. But if there is, then it's a bit... If there are no messages, then it's a bit stupid, in my opinion. Paying to win another whale? Yeah. Yeah. Given like the POE was one of the main ARPGs that I played in the last like year and a half, I think they deserve it. I'm not gonna do ritual. Fuck ritual. Another thing that really triggered me quite a lot, like all this bullshit where like always spawns in an area where it's like half of it is hidden or like obscured and then you cannot do anything with it. It's like giga annoying. What is that? Namespace? I don't see, it's like so small. How is life, guys, overall? Oof. Hope it's better than mine. Stupid? Oh, thank you, Shinobi. This is really nice. Thank you. The perfect delivery of the key message. Your game frequently crashes in Ritual? I did have a few crashes, yes. Ever since they fixed the AMD CPU issues. Usually complete the map first and then do rituals breaches. That's a good point as well. Yeah. Sometimes I do it as well, not to, you know, get wrecked and lose the map. Speaking of which, they really need to give like, I don't know, either all six portals or at least 3 for completing a map. I find it super stupid as well. Like, I don't even understand why. Like, why do this? change. I think it's very, very not nice. Yeah, to that, like, namespace, I'm a bit, like, stoic about it. I mean, obviously, it's, you can understand they try to fix stuff, it's still early access, so, like, some things may go south, and there are too many systems and setups that, you know, may not be. So it's good that something like this happens before they actually release the full game and stuff. So, oh shit, didn't see that one. Yeah, like, you could see how many hits I get, even with like 86% evade, like, crazy. Like, I'm getting hit all the time, so I really understand now why you need a, like, energy shield or something. Some quickly recoverable life. I don't know, it's kinda crazy to me still. Maybe you could make it statically opaque and stick it over the mini-map. Oof, shit, got stuck. In the upper right corner. Maybe. But that's again, like, you know, for example, now, I think now it's kind of fine if we, you know, keep the... With that amount of messages, I think the chat on screen could even be, like, always there, you know, not a problem. But again, like, looking at the chat activity, usually there are some bursts of activity, bursts of messages, and then at some point they do slow down, and then it's not good. And then again, depends on, like, what game you play, what you have there. Like, it's... I wanted to basically have, like, one solution that I don't need to think about, depending on what game, except maybe, like, positioning into different area. But yeah, I'll have a further look. I also started to redo some overlays that were, like, extremely annoying, just make things a little bit simpler, but it's all gonna take some time. Just your frames go to hell. I hope they optimize it further, to be honest, because, like, I don't see why people need to have, like, 40 generation of GPU and, like, a CPU from the last, like, 3 years for this game. But at the same time, yeah, like, you still need to have, like, a decent machine for this game, I think. It does have a little bit of a step up in terms of graphics and processing power and everything. Although, like, POE1 still performs like shit most of the time, so, and you need really strong PC, strong machine for that. Lazuli ring? No, I don't care. So yeah, guys, how is life besides gaming? Everything is good? Everything is going on? You ready for the spring? Man, it's like 18 degrees during the day in Berlin for the last couple of days, and it's still feels like cold. It doesn't feel like summer or anything. It's still, like, you know, the earth is cold and wind is not very warm and stuff like that, but man, it's such a good difference, such a big difference. Although soon we're gonna have, like, -1 at night, so I'm not sure. You started making video, maybe we're out until end of summer? Nice. Nice. Good luck on that one. I think I have, like, already since 1 month a couple of videos that are, like, half-baked, but never had time to come back to it. still have no updates on my job situation, but I kinda asked for... I'm gonna have like a meeting on Monday with the boss of the boss to see like what's up, like what are the scenarios, because I do have a month until my contract ends, and I do want to understand if I need to search for a new job or there is something. So that sucks a lot. One third of plus baked. Yeah, I see. Yeah, the most stupid in like, or like the most annoying thing in the job situation is that my like line manager and like my performance review was actually so good, she put me up for like promotion or at least raise, but now like all these efforts has gone to shit. Something else, pay you for the month whilst letting you search for something new. Yeah, you see, like the thing is, unlike many people in our team, my actually like working agreement with them is ending like first week of April. So it's actually exactly on the period our project closes. So I really like, they have no, like if they really need to cut and they don't have a possibility to give me work, they don't even need to do anything with me. So it's anything they do is out of goodwill. So if they tell me, okay, we give you like, 2 months and you're gonna do some like whatever random work on our end, like whatever helpful you could do for whatever project, but then you are out, like that would be already great, right? It's gonna be a good thing. But again, like I am not sure if they're gonna do it. And lately, like from the latest update that they gave us on Friday, is like hello Dariani. The latest update they gave us doesn't sound really good. No, Taclit, I'm a freelancer, yeah. I am a freelancer actually. So it was a contractual work for a specific project. New job of POE2 streamer, yeah. Top secret, how many followers and subscribers did I get during POE2 streaming? Like, I know it's not like very consistent or anything, but I got exactly 0. So imagine. I think POE2 is like one of yeah, or even maybe -2 followers. So yeah, I think POE2 is like oh man, that could have been good. Stun threshold, lightning res, lots of life, 25 movement speed. Why did it roll armor, not evasion? Sucks. So again, like I don't think POE2 is a good 164 life, excuse me. Okay, we're gonna have a look at this. This I rather break here. So I don't think POE2 is a good place to stick around in terms of stream. Bank duration damage with crossbow. This is a nice belt actually. Damn it again, minus fire. Okay, let's do the gamba. Okay, 2 prefixes. Armor? Come on. Wait, what? Armor? Huh? What's she talking about? What did I get? Physical thorns damage? Seriously? Increase flask recovery rate? Oh, they're talking about my boots. Yeah. Man. And this is crafting in POE2. Very engaging, very full of thoughtful processes. Very interesting. You starting to miss PD2? Maybe it's time to start Pluggy playthrough. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, the charm, bleeding. What do I want to keep? Stun or bleed? I think bleed is a bit. Not sure how bad bleed is here. Yeah, like I've been lurking on a Senpai stream and looking what he was saying. Not much really at the moment, so I'm not sure when and how they're gonna do it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon. They probably will only start in March doing something. On the other hand, Last Epoch and POE2 are both occupying April. POE2 with a new patch, I believe, and Last Epoch is going with a new season, so again a lot of people will jump on it. So they don't have, like, they either need to launch now, which they are not ready, or
Nature's fury.
yeah, couple week after a PoE reset. Oh, by the way, Taklit, I've seen you there, pushing for your magic arrow zone. Will you Last Epoch? Let's see how I feel about it, honestly. Not like he listens to me, right, I know. But you had good arguments, honestly. I think you were pretty on point. Especially with all the new uniques and stuff. Yeah, the Q&A stream is a bit exactly. It's also difficult to convey proper feedback with like the length of a chat message, you know. It's very difficult in my opinion to do that this way. Yeah. He needs to put the chat on slow mode and also ideally moderators to pick up good questions, or maybe have like a form submission beforehand. So I think that's better. Maybe pick up some feedback from Discord channel instead. Last Epoch is too ugly for me. Like, it's graphically bad in a specific way that bothers me. Delete messages that aren't questions. Yeah, democracy. Bam. I get it. So yeah, Last Epoch, I don't know. It depends how I'm gonna like feel overall about all of it. So, oh, Delirium.
Are you the fisherman?
Fury!
I've seen once a Delirium boss, like a nightmare, whatever dude. I haven't seen it, I only seen the, you know, the, how you call it, the life bar on top. And I was extra scared because I didn't want to lose the map, so I kind of moved away, but then I still didn't see it, so I'm not sure. And one thing I have no idea about is like when is like Delirium limited by the time or by how fast you move through it? Because sometimes I was just like really running and still didn't get shit, you know. Oh, that's actually nice. Oh yeah, again, I'm stuck on a stupid table in the middle of the room, dude. Stop that shit. Remove it from the game. And it seems like until you actually get to a specific level, you don't get the stuff you need from Delirium, like those distilled emotions. Okay, sorry. Otherwise, he just download videos into conversation with just 2 to 3 people in an audience of 200 plus. Yeah, 100%. Like that does happen a lot indeed. You know, the buddies that they all have like a little group of friends there, or some similar stuff. Yeah, that happens a lot. So it should be done in a little bit different fashion. I agree with you. To be constructive. But then again, like I feel like they do always look at the Discord feedback or separately send feedback. So again, maybe it's one of the channels, so use another one. And I still need to write my feedback. But for example, I didn't like what people, or like what he said about Frenzy, for example. After playing the Troll Barb, and I think it's exactly the same for Whirlwind Barbarian, that Frenzy is mandatory. So, and I don't know about Frenzy if they put like 20 hard points, but with Troll Barb, of course, you put 20 hard points. And if you do it, why is it then 20 seconds long? Can we make it 1 minute so at least it's not annoying to lose it every now and then? Like, just make it every like hard point gives like additional 2 or 3 seconds so that you get to a normal point. But then for some reason, he's not willing to remove that dependency for whatever build. And at the same time, he doesn't want to make it last longer. I get it shouldn't be soft points, and people that don't put points in Frenzy should not be able to use it non-stop, but at least make it easier for people that have to use it. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll figure it out. So coming back to Last Epoch, I don't know. It depends how I'm gonna feel, because like, let's see when POE2 is gonna end for me. I'm not really sure I want to play it on stream, to be honest, but maybe I will just continue playing a little bit to like some level of understanding of the game. If I'm not gonna be like too much with that stuff, then I'll probably play Last Epoch. The problem that I tried it twice, and I genuinely liked it until like the endgame kicked in. However, I always had to move on to something else for one or another reason. So I never really played it more than like 20 hours at a time. So I don't know. But yeah, I do wanna give it a try. I guess like I had one disappointing moment with it when like I was making a nice build and it was all like cool and working until end of campaign, where it just randomly stopped working. It just stopped dealing any damage, although like it was fully spec'd into damage and everything, and I was like, wait, okay, so I cannot play this skill anymore and I have to completely respec into something else. Like, that seemed to me a little bit I don't know, kinda bad. So again, it's like, do you want to try your own build, or you just go to, I don't know, max roll or whatever, and like pick a cookie cutter, no brain build and just go with it? And what's the joy of playing? I don't know. But again, like I would...
Too slow.
Generally I would... Oh man, he's attacking me from the top. Generally, I would like to, of course, give it a proper try. Although, like, I do agree with Furious that I think they have the least problems with, like, quality of life least problems with pacing of the game, but more problems with like graphical and animation quality. I mean, you could see that it's like indie and not double A indie, kind of. It's like almost double A indie, but I wish they improved on it a little bit. But I don't know if they did for this season, honestly. They took a while to push out a new season, so who knows. Man, these maps, at least in POE1, you could make some maps favorite so that you get the maps you like, and you generally can just run the maps you like. You don't have to run any map. Here you have to run pretty much every map because there is not so much possibility, you know, to choose different stuff. But some maps are just so bad, like so not friendly for, you know, different classes. Like, I'm not talking necessarily only about me, but there are lots of situations.
I need more mana.
Circlet. Prime Quiver, okay. Do I have transmute, accuracy rating, augmentation, dexterity? Okay, go down. Do. But then again, like in Last Epoch, I also have to admit, I didn't play as long and as much to really know. I know like there is like one dude, streamer, who once like joined our stream as well. He spent a lot of time playing Last Epoch, and he created a lot of like really cool builds. So, but for that again, like you need to spend some very here. For that you really need to spend some good time in the game. And that's also what I'm like questioning, and I've been questioning for a while, like if there are like 5 ARPGs that you play on like on relay and you only have like, let's say, weekend 10 hours to play, and then maybe during the week, I don't know, sometimes I have 2 hours, sometimes I have 0 hours, and sometimes 5 hours or something. Is it really sustainable to play every modern ARPG that comes out in this kind of fashion? So, damn those crows. Oh, enjoyable rarity, welcome in.
I need more mana.
Nice. Thank you so much. You're a new chatter. Maybe you can also follow, right? Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, dude. D2R is good for that? What do you mean? In what sense? That you can kind of come in and out? Like, to me D2R is even worse, like unless you play single player, because online, okay, like if you really know life and trade very well, then yeah, okay, you can get stuff, but otherwise online, like, you don't get shit there. Oh no, how many of them left? My goodness. This is a map that like literally makes you not wanna play POE2. Apart from all the obstacles, 2 levels like up and down, then huge size, convoluted pathing, like bah. And there is that dude over there, seriously. Tuar has multiplayer? Only grailing a few hours a week. Yeah. That's in that sense, yeah, I agree. Offline, sure. Online, it's extremely terrible. With like atrocious trade focused drop rates. Like that's extremely bad, of course, in my opinion. Absolutely not friendly game online, unless again you trade like there is no tomorrow.
Quick and lethal.
But then again, like obviously I do like RPGs a lot, so
Rather not break my back.
to be fair though, like which RPGs have I played lately? Like it's POE1, POE2 and PD2.
Stay
That's
light.
it.
Stay
I
alive.
didn't bother playing anything else. I think I haven't played D2R in like a year probably, more or less. And I do want to play maybe at some point, but come back to grailing a little bit. Ooh. And again, armor base, bro, with like 30 movement speed, 40 fire resistance. Atsiri disdained. Rarity, damage taken bypasses energy shield. Maximum life is extra. Maximum energy shield. Wow. 78 physical damage, extra cold, extra lightning. That's a cool bow. Not gonna. I don't think it's not gonna be better than mine, but it's not a bad one. What are you? Ah. Tier 3.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah, and that's what I said earlier, Furious, that if you have a group, if you have really like dedicated people to actually play with, I think like new season of Deadeye could be really fun.
Nature's fury.
Again, like consider it, you know, you play through together, you do like, I don't know, all those chaos terror zones together, chaos runs, share loot with each other, like group found, you know, that's, I have nothing against it. I mean, I think it's really fun if you want to go for it. And then in the end, you know, you could, the question is like what's your aim? Like maybe, yeah, like every time you agree on doing different characters, maybe some kind of wonky builds and trying to do Ubers and like fully gear up. Why not? I mean, that's pretty cool to me as well. I think it can be ever so often can be also fresh and feeling nice. Oh come on, you Crow, shut up, seriously. Like how long is it gonna do that. Sorry. The forces of nature. That's the Raven Druid is calling me. Summon Druid. Polishing a art to a mirror shine? More or less, yes. That's the thing, like... The only, like, end game there is basically trying to get better gear. And for that reason you just run, like, or farm over and over. So... I don't know. The hard limit of what builds can work and no updates naturally stop. That really stop even full groups from having unlimited fun. Yeah. Yep. Okay, dude. Come. I forgot that bosses can also kill. Luckily this is an easier boss. Another gem counters prison. Can I get the jeweler's orb? I guess not. Only 2 checkpoints. Okay. Let's begin from the start then. I don't know.
I can take you.
And it's kind of funny, I didn't make like all the possible builds in D2R, right? But again, like thinking of, for example, I would really like to make like, I don't know, Dragon Zine or like Dream Dragon, whatever, hybrid. But thinking of how many mindless and luck-based like runs and stuff of whatever different thing you have to do, that's not even fun, like, you know, travinkle and shit. Like, bro, this is like
An easy trophy.
the biggest level of brain damage possible. Salty? Nah, come on. I mean, admitted that I do have the... you know, I'm correct at the essence.
No mana.
Once again, like, unless you engage in like giga trade, whatever, for which you need to probably play like 40 hours the first week,
Out of mana.
you have no chances of making a Dragon Zine or whatever, dude. And it's just like endless, mindless grind. And again, like, I don't mind of that grind in PZ2. Wait, I'm not even done? Oh, fuck off. Like, I'm not even, like, I'm not so bothered in PZ2 because at least maps are fun, they are full of density, you know, the layouts are not so convoluted like, you know, in LOD and stuff, but without maps is like so bad.
I need more mana. Charge arrow.
Alright. That was one of the worst maps out there. Do 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 do.
Go on. Hello.
The Sentry, Gothic Quarterstaff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Innsmouth? Shabby Hood? Cold Chaos? Evasion? What's that?
Until next time.
That's just a basic rare item. Why is it even unique? Beyond madness lies inspiration. 100% increased mana regeneration rate. Wow. Okay, okay, you got me there. Let's pick up the
Go
reward.
on. Of course.
I think I wanted that one, and now I wanted to go somewhere else. Rarity of items, yes. Alright. Do. Another hidden grotto. Okay. So yeah, for next week, I don't know, guys. Do you have any like ideas, suggestions, maybe something to play, something to watch? Kinda not sure. I don't want to play like maybe play through some game that I have in the backlog. Let's put it this way, or maybe continue a little bit with Warcraft, especially that kinda getting more popular again now with like, I don't know if you follow, but there are like multiple
Barely broke a sweat.
multiple tournaments. Like now next Friday I think Grabby is going to do like a tournament of like some noob streamers that never played it really, like 10 grand. So there is some people interest in the game overall, kind of getting hyped a little bit. So not sure, maybe just playing some Warcraft as well, the Frozen Throne campaign, or something indie, something small, just to have some fun, something conceptual, you know. Wait. Diablo 4 sounds indie enough? Yeah, from that little small indie company. Indeed. No man, so there is like one dude that I'm subscribed to on YouTube for like multiple years already. So just sometimes see what he's playing, and basically, like he plays all the games, like variety basically, depending on like subscribers voting system, people choose what to play, and that's it. So simple as is, and then he plays it through completely. And they chose Diablo 4, and he went on into Diablo 4. Man, the D4 campaign nowadays is so bad
Too slow.
in terms of like balance and shit. I was just laughing my ass. It's like, it's super bad until you find one aspect for your build, and he was playing rogue. And then ever since that, the only thing he needed to do is to press one button once in order to kill any monster in the game. Like even Lilith died in under the second, just because of one aspect, like one item. So it's like completely so unbalanced. And it's just like, I don't know, man. He finished campaign with like level 60 and level 60 Paragon. It's like, I don't know. It's just funny. Arrow Rain or whatever it's called. It's the it's a rogue, and it starts to tumble and shoot daggers in all directions, and then whenever it hits, it splits into 6 pieces and deals like quadrillion damage immediately. Sounds like D3. Yeah, exactly. Which is again like for D4, I'm not even like considering. It's like, come on, man. They implemented everything to be D3 like game. And again, like there is a player base for this, and you know, whatever fancy, but I'm just like, why can't you do something different for once? It's so fast. I think like people also level to level 16 like 3 hours. It's they even started to increase like the damage modifiers and everything. I don't get it. Yeah, the goblins. Yeah, exactly. That one I've seen as well. Like, come on, dude. It's like you are supposed to learn on your previous game and not repeat it in your next game, you know? Like, why? It's just so strange. And I mean, like, again, you know, I don't mind playing D3 once in a year just for that specific reason, but why would I then play D4? Imagine like playing a season in D3 and pushing the Greater Rift, like, I don't know, 140 whatever, and then new season of Diablo 4 starts and you actually do exactly the same. Like, how is that supposed to work?
No, mama.
Okay. I think they had like a campfire chat for a new season yesterday. I also like with one eye had a look. And apparently they are doing pretty much like somebody had a joke that it's for the last 7 seasons or 6 seasons, it's season 2 reskin with like vampire powers or whatever. And it's pretty much very similar interface, very similar thing. You just kill a specific boss, you get its power, you put it, and then you can augment it with another 2 or 3 additional lesser powers. Like, bro, what? It's like, can you have like a creativity session somehow there in your company? Like, so strange. Ugh. Virus. It has 46 spirit, which is nice, which I actually need for like an additional spirit stuff, but everything else is so bad. Yeah. Another armor base. Nice. Okay, let me see, maybe we can reforge one of those. Oh, I do have already a few advanced. Okay. 69, 66, 71. Oh, fire damage. Right. So yeah, top secret. No. Diablo 4 doesn't sound like a good deal to me right now. Ooh, wow. That's 100% miss on this one. We should go into tier 7 maps, I guess. Do I have at least some of them? Okay, I do have 6. Let's roll it. Again, like tier 6 seems okay. So maybe this is also gonna work. Uh-oh. Okay, this is actually bad. The ailment threshold basically means I don't deal any damage. Rare chest, armored, temporal chain. So we're gonna be slow. We can give it a try. And that's... Man, how did they manage to implement no scouring orb currency to make the item white again? How did they manage to do that? It's like, what do I do with this now? The only thing I could do is to add a regal orb on it and then re-roll it with chaos. But otherwise, I have to just delete it. It's also so strange. Why, like, that's such a staple currency, you know? Why didn't they add it? Extra fire, okay. Shield grounds, I guess it's also right. And extra fire, okay. Okay, this one though. I don't know. Doo-doo-doo. No, my damage comes from 2 things. I first shock an enemy with lightning arrow, and when I kill it, it triggers Herald of Thunder. And then this creates a lot of freeze build-up and shattering enemies that are frozen, which then triggers Herald of Ice, which makes explosions, which subsequently triggers shock, and again, so it basically starts to chain. I already tried in a like tier 5 map with 50% ailment threshold. I was not shocking and not building up freeze as much anymore, and I lost like tremendous amount of damage. So unfortunately, it is pretty bad actually. So I have to drop it. It's literally one of the worst things for me right now. Until I have like a lot of freeze build up and a lot of stuff. I do have some, yes, but not optimal, of course.
You have no chance.
And then again, like some of my skills are also a little bit not perfect, let's say, from like full shock build, so I do miss a couple of things there in general. But yeah, basically it's not very good for me at the moment. Maybe when I have better items that could work, but not at the moment. And I had already like massive improvement when I got a new bow with more cold damage on it. That was like huge, because like I do a lot of electrical damage, a lot of shock, but not enough of cold in that sense, which is mainly the issue. Is the game too loud, guys, or not? I kind of didn't figure it out. Maybe I could reduce it a little bit. Like as always, I don't hear anything if I play without headphones, so... It's another example of a map that really sucks when you're ranged, and I'm not even sure if it's good for melee either.
Quick and lethal.
I can already see that it's like how big is it? This corrupted area, like I remember messaging once, but I was so surprised when actually like a full-sized boss came out of it at some point. It wasn't very like mechanically incredible or anything, but I was still surprised that it's like boss with a full health bar and everything just appeared out of that thing. It was really cool. Very surprise stuff. I guess if I reaped, I wouldn't be so happy about it. I would be super salty that a random boss appeared and killed me and broke my map. You know, something like that. Right? You know me already. When I win, I'm happy. When I lose... Uh-oh. Arena. Oh. When is the big update? King Titan. Damn, are you playing Titan as your main character? Actually don't know. I think they mentioned something in April. Like early April. Or maybe second week of April. But I'm not sure if they fully announced the timing for the patch. Ranger? Oh no. What's your ranger spec? Also lightning arrow or something else? Or like Pathfinder? You're a ranger, man. I see. Pathfinder concoction, whatever thing. We have 5 rangers, dude. You have some time to play. That's my one and only character. Ice concoction. What's your favorite so far, though, out of all the rangers? Oh, map complete. Nice. Let's get out of this stupid map. Ice concoction, poison concoction, ice shards. I was kinda thinking of ice shards, that it might be really cool ranger. At least like visually. So far, ice concoction.
Until next time.
Interesting. And ice shards. There is something very satisfying in the level 17, level 18 skill gem. What? Damn. There is something very satisfying in the ice explosions and like overall ice shot stuff. Wait. Wait a second. 17, I have 18. Okay, let's go lightning arrow. They're going to do big update with bleed, so I might be going bleed concoction if they buff bleed. Okay. Sounds good. Maybe heal. Alright. Let's use some kind of an easy one here. Maybe this one. Or depending on what ascendancy they bring also. Are they actually gonna bring new ascendancies? Or new classes? Like, I didn't get that impression that they're gonna add new classes or new ascendancies. But again, I didn't follow it too closely.
Thunderous shot.
Yes. My favorite is when everything starts to jump on you right away. From everywhere. And they already confirmed. Ah, interesting. That's cool. That's cool. People will have something to dig their hands into. Nice. Lacking damage a little bit, I feel like. I hope they bring daggers, right? I kinda looking for swords, to be honest. Maybe just because I played quite a bit this Sweep Slayer in POE1. It was really a lot of fun. I already see like how there could be a lot of cool builds. Still the same ones, man. They never upgrade. I could already see how there could be a lot of like Cyclone, Sweep,
No mana.
and all of that with swords. You're going to switch class if they bring a dagger one? You're waiting for spears, of course? Really? I was not kinda expecting that from you.
Come on now. Don't got all day.
Why? Why focusing, or like why are you so in love with spears? Oh shit. Man, I really need like some maybe I should change one of, like, honestly I just need a freaking jeweler's orb so I can put another support skill, support gem. So annoying. Your bow cost you 150 divines? Dude. That's some solid investment. Physical damage, not good. Fire damage, okay. Oh, runic monster duplicated. Alright. Increase pack size. Inflicting bleeding though.
Risky
Don't want a
choice.
bleeding. Have 110 MF now and finally found your first one after maybe a total of 200 maps. Yep. Yep. It's a very different game when you... It's a very different game whether you play trade and SSF.
I don't have enough mana.
Oh shit, even this guy's gonna show up now. Having shield dudes in a pack of like when you don't see them is also a bit stupid. One more dude. Alright. Still fighting? Oh shit. How melting Maelstrom and made a lot of divine that way. Unfortunately it doesn't tell me much. I don't know what it means really. It's a unique mana flask. Okay. Yeah, but also like namespace, I'm not really sure like how like really farming a specific location in Act could be better than farming maps. Like to me that sounds ridiculous. So I'm not really sure if I do want to do anything like this, but in any case the answer for me would be no. Like I'm not gonna go and farm like one spot somewhere in PoE. Like it sounds a bit stupid. 35 div each. I see. Yeah, that's a solid farm for sure. Like Pindo runs, yeah, exactly. Like if I want to do Pindo runs, I do Pindo runs in D2, right? Doesn't really make much sense to me, so I wouldn't go that way in this game, you know. Yeah, but again, like I'm still surprised, like why, like comparing to POE1, and I know like they made everything harder and yada yada, but in POE1 you are at 5 links. If not when you enter maps, but like very soon. And you are at 6 links very soon after. Here, I don't even have 5 links yet. And like it's not like I farmed really a lot of maps and everything, but I don't know, like at least 60 maps or something, 70, 80. You do it to try to get the best gear? Sure, that's totally fine, I think. Yeah. Damn it. Right, back at it. Oh, I did get level. If only I remembered what I wanted to level up. Maybe it's gonna be clear when I open. Nice. My favorite maps, again, they are doing it. Did I accidentally made a Elon Musk build? The no mana build or something?
I need more mana.
Jesus Christ. You ran people together, license points and made divines that way also. Ah, the service. Nice. Yeah, I was already ranting a little bit early about ascendancies. The Trial of Sekhima just can go to hell. Like such a stupid dog shit idea. To run multiple floors. Like why? Just stick it to one floor. Like it already gets, you know, harder with level and everything. Why do you need to run like 4 floors? For a stupid boss that you see for the first time to proc a degen on you and just you lose all your honor, while for the last 20 minutes in all the 3 floors you haven't lost more than 10%. It's like, what? So bad. Like, I legit, like, I Alt F4 the moment that stupid Scorpion poisoned me, and I've seen my honor just like reduced to 0. I was like, fuck that shit. 20 minutes of my life lost. I didn't level up, I didn't find any gear, nothing in that stupid thing. Like, boah. The trials are dog shit, yep, 100%. Ice concoction, perma-freeze bosses until they die, it's fun. Yikes. You should be banned for this. Oh man. Tornado Bird, Lemo, yeah. Yeah, that one is in the ultimatum, right? Like, also, again, like, I think sometimes they just, it's an overkill. Uh-oh. The lady, the mad lady.
Storm point.
Yeah, it's just like, it made me feel basically that, okay, in order for me to do that stupid trial, I literally need to be so strong that I just one-shot bosses, but this is like not really happens on SSF. So do I need to be like 16, 20 levels over capped in order to do it? But that's a bad design then. And again, the fact that you only have like one opportunity to do it and you have to redo it all over. It's like, man, this is just, I don't know. No, like, I couldn't justify. There was no way to justify it for me, unfortunately. So I'm still at 2 ascendancy points. Oh man, now my speaker also turned off. I'm out of mana on the boss. Oh dude. Okay, we are doomed. Bah. I need to do something with mana of my skill. Give me a second, sorry. Alright, should be good now. As if it was never tested. Nah, I think they tested it, but most likely they wanted to keep it super hard so that they have an opportunity to make it easier if needed, and not to make it too easy, so it's kind of. But again, like, if you compare it to POE1, and I know it's not really a favorable comparison because a lot of things have changed and so on and so forth, and this game is like kind of slower, kind of harder and stuff like that. But again, like POE1, if you over level a little bit and you get reasonable gear, making a cruel and mercenary lab, okay, maybe it's like not 2 minutes, but like 5. Okay, 7 minutes. And honestly, like, I only had to redo it once because I was weak and I had no concentration. It was like the end of 24-hour marathon. So it's like, okay, that I understand. But really running. And then again, it's like the Trial of Sekima. I was level 70 or something, and I was running the level 61, 66. I had no problems in the trials itself, like literally. And then two bosses were also fine. And one boss
I don't have
just killed me in like 25 seconds. Half a minute. Like what? What's the point of that? This is so bad. What class would you like them to bring in weapons or ascendancy? And they are doing some changes to maps. Yeah, I hope they're doing some good changes to maps. They need to remove objects from inside the map to make it less obscure and less obstacles. Otherwise, it's just too bad. I don't know, again, like I would really like to see some swords, so I don't mind playing melee, but I feel like if I play monk, it's pretty much the same gameplay as I have here, but with a melee attack, so I kind of don't want to do that. So I would like to try some melee eventually. Ranger speeds, you can get pretty high, and monk is broken for speed. Someone called monkey speed like 4000, could even move properly. Yikes. I mean, it is, in my opinion, it's still slower. Like in POE1, you just zoom, 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 explode screens, that's it. Like there is, it's not close, in my opinion. Not even close. So, I don't know. Skill speed. Which one did I want to do next? Kinda don't see the point of doing energy shield at the moment. Maybe skill speed. Or maybe ailment threshold, just for once. It's getting there, I would say. Only been 3 months. Yeah, that I'm not really like. I wish it was a little bit slower than POE1. Like I don't see the point of making it also zoom zoom. I know it's kind of a meta in ARPGs, but again, like I don't think it's a necessarily good meta. If they wanted to differentiate two games, maybe they should make one fast, like POE1, keep it the pace as is, and make POE2 a little bit different for different audience, for different challenge and so on, but I don't know. Can do that. Yeah, and like honestly, for me, POE2 is not bad. Like I do understand that it needs some changes and needs some improvements and so on, but sorry, the messages keep going and going. Like to me, it's not bad or anything. It needs some work, of course, on some specific aspects. That's for sure. But I don't think it's bad at all. I don't really share that sentiment of a lot of die-hard PoE fans that the game is absolutely stupid, there is no reason for it to exist and stuff like that. No. Like, don't make a PoE2 PoE1. Like, that makes no sense to me at all. Wish you could have bought the pack. That pack you have, unfortunately, they'll have it for consoles. Really? Huh? Do we have different packs and cosmetics for PC and consoles? I had no idea, actually. Like, that was just the POE2 supporter pack that they announced in the very, like, when they announced early access. I'm still liking those. So yeah, again, like to me, it's I don't really want POE2 to be POE1. Like, yeah, there are some good things in POE1 that could transfer, but also there are a lot of like worse things in POE1. And the speed of POE1 is like one of the things that I don't want to be transferred. Like I want slower, more meaningful combat, and that it doesn't necessarily, the only like way to be good means you got to be fast. Or like in order to farm stuff you have to be like super fast and stuff like that. No, I really wish that doesn't happen. It's just a supporter pack I wish I had. They don't have the supporter pack you have for consoles. Okay. I had no idea they had like the different stuff. We have the third to last one. But you know, usually what happens is, oh, that's the first time I get this boss actually. That's kind of funny. I never seen that boss before. In the map, I mean, the Miller. Okay, let's try not to die. Oh man, my mana problem is like ridiculously bad, and my single target is also very bad. If I remember correct, for single target they use the gem cutter.
What luck?
I think they use the, oh man, help me, the sphere, right? The lightning sphere or something like this. Usually what happens, and but again, like I don't know if it happens also for consoles, maybe it's different, but usually all the supporter packs then at some point become just a regular things in the shop or in the mystery boxes. Just subscribe, thank you. Wait, I don't see that for some reason. Is the gadget doesn't work? Might be actually. Would be a bit strange. Oh, maybe you don't have it public. Yeah, that's YouTube. True. Thanks, anyways, thank you. I'm happy to see people coming from also other games than D2 to join the channel. Always makes me feel good. You've been playing Monster Hunter until new update? Yeah, you're not alone. Like, there are quite a few people also here that play Monster Hunter. I have to be honest. I looked at it. I did not understand why people play it. I was like, alright, maybe it's not for me. I haven't tried though, I have to admit, of course, but it just looked a little bit strange to me. Hitting monsters with 1 damage in different spots until they die. I don't know. But you know, everybody's fancy their own stuff. And it's like very old franchise, so there are a lot of fans and stuff, so maybe I should try at some point some like older game first to kind of see if I'm gonna like it at all. was new to you playing this new one, but it's okay. Alright. Alright.
I need more mana. Quick and lethal.
Another map is done. But from what I understood, it was pretty well received, and also quite a lot of people, like huge hype, lots of players, big peak concurrent players and stuff like that. Decided to give it a try. Okay. But you enjoyed it in the end, right? I mean, it looked interesting from the point that, like, you know, you have different monsters that are very, like, have specific, you know, resistances, and like you have to tailor the approach to them and things like that. At the same time, you also have crafting system, upgrade system, so a lot of things you could do basically. Reduce attribute requirements. The crazy thing is, it has high player count with the most bad reviews. Really? How is that possible? That's a bit strange indeed. Like, because it had like more than 1 million players, isn't it? That looks interesting. Some spirit. It's not a bad game, it's good, just graphically it's bad. Reviews and FPS. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Which also made me, like, I was thinking about it a little bit at some point previously. I don't remember what was it, which game came out, but it felt to me a little bit strange that, like, for example, early access games get bad review because of like performance issues or server issues. I would even like, it made me think that maybe it should be like a different category of reviews. Maybe like a review when like really about the game, like gameplay, story, graphics, music, you know, things like that. And then everything else related to modern way of launching games, unfinished and shit like that. So I think it kind of, when technical issues are downgrading the creative part of the game, to me, like, that kind of came across a little bit strange to me. And I wasn't really sure if that's a good way to deal with that stuff. So to address the topic properly. So I don't know. I think they should be separated. Creative part of the game and technical part of the game. It's like I often, especially like, I don't know how on Steam, maybe like the reviews on Steam have a little bit more, you know, better better filtering options, better like ability to separate early reviews from like full release and stuff like that. But I remember on GOG, for example, like you go to a game and it's like you see a review, the score is like, you know, 3.5 and you out of 5, and you think like, okay, maybe it's a bad game. You scroll to reviews and you see that the most upvoted review is from 6 years ago when they just released it and there were no patches yet, and it's like 1 star and like everything is bad. And then you start scrolling and looking that actually a lot of negative reviews are from that moment, but then half a year later everything was fixed and everything was fine, but the score is still super low. So I don't know, just misrepresentative in the end, in the long run. Yeah, that's true. You can of course put out a good game but with a poor performance. But then again, what do you do about it? You know, like if the game is fixed in 3 months, in half a year, like I'm not sure it's gonna, you know, combat, like review bombing and bad reviews gonna really combat the overall like epidemic of shit release day state of the games. But and then also, like, if game has bad performance, does it mean it has to be negatively reviewed? If again it's a shit, but common practice nowadays to crunch the game and do not release it in the bestest state. So I don't know, like it's mostly like emotional score rather than weighted score. Like if everything in the game is great but performance is shit, yes, it negatively impacts your perception of the game, but is it like 1 out of 10 or is it then 8 out of 10 if everything else is perfect? So I feel like it's always 1 out of 10 despite everything else. So which down the line doesn't make sense. Steam shows reviews in the last 30 days. Yeah, which is actually very nice. So like that one I do like. Although again, depending on the game, you may not have enough reviews in the last 30 days. Like maybe for big releases and in the next, like in the 6 months period, you would have good portion of like last 30 days. But for some games, you will just not have reviews. The bad reviews is it's laggy, crashes a lot, fidelity is bad, and graphics is all that great, and FPS is so far bad. I see. Mounting. Okay, I can do the temporal chains there. Okay, so I guess I just need to continue pushing maps until I hit the limit of like not being able, excuse me, to run a map anymore properly, and then I need to farm that level of maps, I guess. It's a good game playing wise. Maybe indeed, like, they should just, like, implement, like, the performance rating, review, and the rest, like, the game itself review. Maybe that could help. Hey, Brav. Hello. How is it going? What are you up to these days? I think last time we seen each other about two weeks ago or something. It's kind of when you have a hot girlfriend, but she's naggy and comes with a lot of bags. Been playing POE1. Some MMOs. MMOs? Uh-huh. Which MMOs do you play? Like, I feel like nowadays, I don't know if it's just me not being into the genre at all, but I feel like besides old school RuneScape, Guild Wars, and maybe World of Warcraft, I feel like, are there any other MMOs? Anything else? Lord of the Rings Online? What? Lord of the Rings Online? Holy shit. That's cool. Like, I heard it's pretty old school, but like really giving you a sense of adventure. Ah yeah, ESO as well, Elder Scrolls Online, but is it still like fairly popular and populated? Yeah, you're right, no, I think it is, right? Have you seen the new Daredevil show? No. I am one of those people that is like watching one show a year, and usually it's the same show I watched the year before. So wait, is it completed or no? Ah, not complete, yeah. I forgot. It's old school. They just added better servers and new tech, so I'm waiting for my characters to transfer over. Nice. Nice. I remember, like, I was watching a little bit this MMO series of George Strive Hayes, like, you know, the worst MMO or something like this. And I remember the Lord of the Rings Online was there, I think. And then I had, like, as always, like a bunch of videos telling me Lord of the Rings Online is the best MMO ever. And I watched a few of them, and it was, yeah, it was pretty cool. I really like the sense of, like, adventure and a bit more of the old school approach to it. I don't know, like, how much playable it is solo, for example. I think it was more or less, right? But still pretty cool. Okay, maybe irradiated. You play solo, but if you want to see everything, you will need a group. Which isn't so hard to get. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I don't think I even have, like... I don't know, there are still some maps, yeah. Amazing MMO. Have you tried Throne and Liberty? No. But it's not still... it's not really out, right? And again, like, it's not like... I don't think I will ever play any MMO unless I will be like, okay, next half year I want to lose in my life next half year. Then maybe I will try MMO, but... at the moment it's like... I don't have time to play, simply put. Or not enough. Spider Woods. You just have the MMO each, yeah. In that sense, like, I did have really strong MMO each, like 2 years ago. And I played Ragnarok Online for like a month, and I wasn't working the month, so I spent like wake up, breakfast, 12-hour session, dinner, and then like look at the wall and then go to bed. That was like a month like this. So yeah, and I did everything I wanted. Some group content, some solo content, a couple of characters, so that was the biggest itch I had. But yeah, that's the thing, like, I pretty much haven't played any other MMO except that one, the Ragnarok Online, so no life in video game, more than real life, yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Like, I always think, what is it? Like, what are the pathways in our brain that make us no life video game? And again, it's not all of them. Like, you know, I can't no life POE2, for example. Like, I'm getting tired of it, and same with many other games. But there are some games that make you really feel that way. But even if, like, to that level, what is it in the brain and in the, like, pathways and whatever that makes us do it, and how to replicate it in something else? It's called Happy Path of Exile. Right. It's like I always imagine, like, the amount of hours I put in D2R. If I chip a little bit of that and put into learning language, man, in 3 months I will be fluent. We have a happy path to video games. You haven't been a video game Andy, one game Andy since POE1 launch. I think me too. I only was one game Andy when I really doubled down on D2. I almost haven't played anything else, but as a kid, I most of the time played, like, I was switching games every. Depends what game, of course. Like some, I don't know, like Space Rangers, for example. You guys probably don't know it. It's not very popular in the West, but that one, like, yeah, I played maybe like 2 months non-stop because it's just like, it's amazing. And there are like multiple games in it, kind of a bit of RTS, huge RPG, and like quests as well. So, but usually, like, yeah, every 2 weeks I would play something else, and I would never stick to one game, like, you know, not like autistic level, sort of, until, yeah, D2, but then I kind of, I think that was because of, you know, life, duties, work, and all of that, and it was basically a relaxation, like, way to relax, way to just, you know, detach in a good way from reality. So it was giving enough of the good feedback, like dopamine and shit. D2, WoW, Warhammer Online, POE1. These are my one game indie phases, right? Warhammer Online. Never heard of it. Like, I'm still kind of surprised how, or like why Warhammer is not so much bigger in terms of player popularity. Is it because they just kind of didn't manage to get a really good studio behind it to create really great games? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some, you know, good games and everything, but I feel like none of them were massive hit. They mismanaged therapy. That's kind of what I feel, that they, oh shit, no, they have a lot of things and they give it away to random studios, to random people, like artistically and game development, and it just becomes kind of whatever. So there is a lot of this oh, again, I haven't seen that dude before as well. So I feel like, yeah, that's more or less what happens. And then, like, yeah, ever so often you get something like, I don't know, the Space Marine 2 or Rogue Trader or Mechanicus, like really, really good games in their genres. Still a bit more nerdy than like normal, but still. Total War Warhammer is very popular. You heard Rogue Trader was... Yeah, that's same. I heard the Rogue Trader was really good. It was like as now everybody compares basically any classical or computer RPG to Baldur's Gate 3. Like, yeah, obviously not that level, but still pretty solid. A bit lackluster in build diversity, but still. Don't have patience. That's usually... Excuse me, that's usually what I excelled at as a kid. Like, I would have so much patience to play any of those games where you need like a journey of 100 hours or something, you know, and like slowly, methodically choose things. Like, again, like the Space Ranger game was a good example because you pretty much... You start on a planet and there is a very high chance that in the first year, like there are years passing, that in the first year you are so weak and some random pirate would just tell you that you have to pay him 10,000 credits and you barely have 1,000 unless or then he's going to destroy you, and he would destroy you and you have to start all over again. So 172 life. Wow. Tier 10 life roll. Shit. And everything else is so shit. Nice. So I was always, yeah, like very patient. Like now I'm not so patient, I have to admit. I do have a challenge to... I always feel like I'm losing time if I play a game that requires, I don't know, 120 hours to do something. Maybe I could keep that.
Until next time.
When your life is stress-free, like when we were kids, yeah, that's true. This is 100% true. It's just indeed much easier. Oh, come on, attribute requirements. I haven't thought actually how this like might have affected you know, the preferences in gaming. I always feel like there is a lot of pressure, and it's like, you know, the typical like going through your backlog of games kind of stuff, that the typical problem is like, okay, making a choice that you already in your mind thinking through it. Okay, it's gonna be, because you heard of pretty much every game you have, probably you heard something, so you know, like, okay, it's gonna be like 60 hours and how do I gonna make it? No, I will not have 60 hours to play, so I'm gonna fail. Oh shit. I was like, all this pressure and stuff like this, very unfortunate. And I think this is largely coming with like adult life, which, oh wait, which normally you don't have as a kid. None of these considerations. You just, you know, whatever, I go, and if I don't like it in 30 hours, it's totally fine. Life is just goes. I didn't waste anything. So we always have like that sunk cost fallacy coupled with imagining something before it happens, which makes it really hard to just enjoy games. Although, like, lately I did an experiment. I basically, which I was actually thinking, and I don't know if like anybody gonna be interested in that, but I may ask also in Discord. I didn't know what to play, and again, like, as an adult who has too many games that he hasn't touched for a long time, I was like, I just, you know, like, it's really hard to choose, so I'm just gonna leave it to chance. And I basically rolled like a fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, 3 times. Once it was a year, second time it was a genre, and the third time it was basically a game that fits the year and the genre. So, or something like that. It was not like a year, it was a decade. So, and then actually a game came out and it was very easy to pick it up and actually play through it. So, I don't know. You gonna be surprised, but I was actually thinking in that direction just to do the backlog reviews. I don't know if anybody watches that really, because I personally don't, unless it's like super highly nostalgic and something very interesting and also well done and well put. But I could do it for yourself. Yeah, that's a good point. Hence the second channel. Yeah. Could be. But then the question is, what do we do with this channel, right? It's like... is it like never stopping crafting videos of PD2? So, I don't know. It's another big question, right? What to do with that stuff. Man, I'm not getting enough maps of higher tier. Why need a second channel? Yeah, that's... I did create like long time ago a second channel, but I never posted anything there. I just created it, I put, you know, some basic things, and I thought like, yeah, maybe there could be like playthroughs of games and maybe some like reviews and shit like that. But then I was thinking, look, so now I'm gonna start from scratch. Probably 10 people will transfer from the main channel there. And what's the point, like, breaking my ass for like 1,000 subscribers and like watch hours, and then you can't even stream on it until you have like 100 subscribers. So like, what's the point of it? I'll just post everything on the main channel. I know like a lot of people will probably unsubscribe because of that, and as practice showed over the last like half a year, I've been pretty much staying on the same subscriber count. You know, my subscribers grow if I don't post anything. Like, it's literally that shocking. Definitive and Andy. Right. No, but yeah, you're right. Like that was the main thing. And the problem is that like I start to think that algorithm, like if you, for example, don't post those videos to... oh shit. Man, there is my mana. If you don't post those videos to your subscription feed, I think it's not gonna even show up to people that don't want to watch it. I don't know though. So I'm kinda not 100% sure. But then again, I was thinking like, what's the point of making a 16 character... ooh, greater essence, that's the first time. Okay, so they only go from like tier 7 maps, okay. So what's the point of like making a channel where there will be 2 people watching it? Like, why even, you know? 600 leaves, right. Yeah, so yeah, I wasn't really sure. So in the end I decided like, okay, whatever. I do have a channel. If people don't want to watch it so badly and they feel so disgusted by the fact that once in a while there is a video about another game, then you know what, like, my life has passed the moment when I was so tribal. So it's just, maybe those people should not indeed follow my channel. Where there will be top secret comments and cringe comments for the algo. That's true, man. You got to tune down on the cringe level of those comments, okay? Uh-oh. Again, these quadrillas. Quadrilla. Ah, well, I don't know. Did you see the D4 campfire? Yes, I watched it with like one eye, kinda, and listened a little bit. Basically nothing new, nothing good, nothing adding to endgame, just improved bosses, random class rebalancing. Season 8 looks like Season 2, just in a different wrapping, and still no use of the open world, still no exciting stuff, so like whatever. Adding free bosses that will just get one shot, yeah. Now my question is, do I level your level 9 sorceress? Do fuses have leads on Season 10? Since I'm kind of having second thoughts. Oh man. If you feel like, do it. But if you do it, then post videos, okay? Otherwise, don't do it. And play something that you would rather enjoy. Blizzard adding... oh yeah, Belial. Yeah. Belial. I wonder if the fight is gonna be exactly the same as in D3. So the Belial stuff. Although I missed their explanation on Belial, so I have no idea how it's gonna look like. But that's an interesting question. But imagine, yeah, if it's really looking like in D3. It's just gonna be such a joke. It's like not even comedians from the Watchmen can tell that joke for real. Last Epoch was looking sick though. Are you gonna log in? I am also undefined. If I'm not really tired of ARPGs by then, and as always, if not like another ARPG launches a big update in a week from that, then I'll probably log in and I'll give it a try. Did you play a lot Last Epoch, Graf? Because I managed in both seasons, or like in a release in Season 1. It was such a bad timing and like other circumstances whatsoever, so I only managed to play like each time for 15-20 hours. So I didn't even like touch properly endgame, so I don't know if it's like good or bad or whatever. Goa collapse CS2 stream? Damn. Rush B, сука, блядь, Rush B. I told you. That's gonna be hilarious content, I think. Kinda have about 600 hours. Damn. Don't care about D4, just wanna know how Mephisto is playing. What? Yeah, it's like we're gonna have another expansion that is gonna have like in what, like in October or something, or maybe by Christmas this year, another $60 expansion that will not have add like one zone, because you know, like in WoW we just need to add one zone, the proven formula, and people, in order not to feel left out, gonna buy it anyways. And we're gonna add one boss, 5-hour campaign, and one class, which is not gonna be a paladin, so people gonna shit bricks again. And like, man, it's I don't know. And they're gonna be again financially the most successful ARPG out there. Lovely. Man, I should have not leveled my skill. Like, I have no mana at all anymore. Terrible. Diablo expansion with no Diablo. Yeah. Diablo will never happen there. Like, I can't imagine them, because like, if you add a Diablo to D4 and you fight it, then it's over. What do you do? Like, do you do the Lord of Destruction expansion on Diablo 4 and you launch Baal in the world? Like, wow, guys. Okay, we will have to delete the stream because it's too many ideas for Blizzard. Holy shit. How my sister slipped into Akarat. Holy shit, so sweet. I don't know, man. Wait, what? There are like 3 elites waiting for me there?
Out of mana.
So, Raf, with your like 600 hours in last epoch, would you recommend going into the new season
Out of mana.
and like properly giving it a shot? The thing is, I didn't even look up any like last epoch content, anything like Endgame. No idea. Like, is it also kind of, you know, this corruption mapping and then bossing, something like that, and like cool crafting? I do have to admit though that I am a little tired of this like ARPG formula where like you go through campaign and like campaign doesn't matter, and then you just, you know, run into end game as soon as possible, but then the end game is actually ooh, that's nice base actually, and then like in the end game you just try to rush as fast as possible some kind of oh shit, some kind of maps that don't matter, and then like you try to do boss, like I don't know, like this formula is a little bit stale to me at the moment. That's why I'm saying that maybe I'm gonna be like already, it's gonna be too stale for me and I'll need a break again to wait until coming back to something like this. Eddie, you had some issues FPS wise playing last epoch on your previous setup. I'll be more fine. I did have also a little bit of issues indeed, and I played like on the minimal settings indeed. I think, well, now I think it should be okay.
I need more mana.
I shouldn't have any issues. Should have kept Lilith alive. I'm pretty sure she's coming back. I'm pretty sure she's coming back. I mean, remember, like, pretty much the same people that made modern WoW are most likely also kind of sitting behind Diablo. I have like a strong sense of that.
Barely broke a sweat.
So I feel like it's gonna be, anything could happen there in Diablo 4. I do have already one for sure, and this. Wait, Grip of Winter. Isn't that the gloves that I need to wear in my build? Huh? Did I drop what I actually need for my build? Cold damage, evasion rating, cold res, freeze build up, and magnitude of chill you inflict. Huh? I think that was the one of the items that this build needs. Interesting. Mana regen. Lilith is done. Mephisto tricked all and will resurrect Baal and Diablo. Okay. I mean, that also works, I guess. X. Yeah, I'm going for a double Herald, or like some version of it, kinda. I don't really have like a very definitive build in mind. I just experimented a little with like
What is it?
trying something else from pure shock because it was just underperforming. I was getting killed too much, too easy. Dude, what's up with these boots? 96 to life, 36 fire, 40 cold res. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna exalt it. Wait, I do have one essence. Which one? Oh, this one. Upgrades a magic item to rare. Ugh, F you. You didn't get it to work so as competitive as you were expecting? Yeah. I don't know, man. And I had the opposite. For me, the lightning arrow just didn't work. I was too squishy. It was not killing too much, but this one for some reason is just like much stronger and I feel more safe with it. Okay, we got to put some exalts into it. Wait. This looks like pretty good boots. I need to roll flat evasion and ES and movement speed, right? Or maybe increase evasion ES. I just need movement speed, honestly. Stun threshold, also not bad of a suffix. Come on, game. Maximum mana. And evasion rating. And energy shield. Man. Crafting in POE2 sucks balls so much. How is my... Oh my god. This is the speed. Can I deal with that speed? Okay, what if I go maximum? Okay, that's kind of manageable. I just feel like it's so much... Ugh. Okay, let me give it a shot. But yeah, like crafting just sucks balls in this game. It's just non-existing. Slow and steady gets bonked exactly by some random edge of a screen slam or something. What are the... Is there anything? Mana regen, life and mana recovery, regeneration, stun threshold, fire res, lightning res, max life, mana, cold, increased armor, evasion and energy shield. Maybe even that one would be better, the iron rune actually. What's up with my resistances now? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's put this one. Okay. That seems better. Can you actually put sockets in these ones? Just doing all over iron runes? Yeah, but I didn't have yet resistances, so that's a problem. Yeah, I do have cold res now actually. Over cap, so I could replace these ones here. What if I do this? I'm curious if this one is gonna be really so good. So I need lightning. Your res sucks both? Nah. So bad. Like I felt so squishy with low res. Okay, so I need more lightning. Yeah, I also felt it in the same way, that the resistances are just a must. Curious. Okay. Okay, let's give it a shot. Bah, so slow. Wait, did I finish the map? I don't remember. Every once in a while you just get one shot by some juiced elemental attack. Yeah, you see, that's exactly what I don't wanna feel. Oh yeah, we did finish it.
Fury! Out of mana.
Okay, I'm not so slow thanks to the tailwind, but without tailwind I'm just... my speed is non-existing. Man, pretty much perfect boots got bricked because they rolled 24 to mana instead of movement speed. Yikes. Okay, and I need a new... I need some maps. Life strength. Yeah, thank you. Good stuff. Do I have tier 7? 1. Could give it a try. What's your lightning arrow DPS? With maximum tailwind, almost 10k. The whole defense concept of POE2 is all over the place. I found it a bit, like I was mentioning it a bit earlier, that I also found it a little bit strange because
This fury.
like in POE1 at least you know that you need multiple layers and you put them all together in the end and it works and it's great. In POE2, for example, until I started dealing cold damage, everything was killing me because everything was too fast.
Out of mana.
Evasion alone doesn't work. Having multiple sources of defenses is almost impossible in POE2. Like, except maybe energy shield evasion. So, I don't know, it just felt really strange. Evasion even dodges spells, like projectile spells, but not like everything. But then again, like, it doesn't save you from one-shots. Acrobatics, I just made, you know, a random character in POB for second one. And I tried playing like, okay, how is it gonna look if I add acrobatics? Even like with maximum evasion gear only, I was not able to make acrobatics have reasonable number there. Yeah, the raw HP prevents one shots. Yeah, where do I get it as this girl? Like I have 1.8k. Yeah, that's crazy little. Exactly, play as builds. Yes, which was a bit disappointing to me, honestly. So it seemed like every build needs either, like, I don't know, 6k HP or 6k evasion, energy shield.
No,
67%. Yeah, how often do you die? Out of curiosity. If you don't give max XP on 3, you need to give other defense layers. You die daily? Okay. Yeah, that's what I found also, namespace, that I can't really get a lot of HP. Like, I don't see the way how can I get a lot of HP. Unless, like, even if I put it on all the things, but I tried to look for, like, max HP nodes, they don't exist.
more mana.
Maybe like a few, but they're like a light year away from me, and what do? Just go for 10 levels there and sacrificing everything else? Like, that's stupid. So yeah, like I found it again, as I said, like a little bit strange. Again, maybe it's coming with all the like different gear and like all the changes and so on, but I wasn't really sure. Can go, mom? Huh? What's that? Ah, mind over matter. Okay, okay. Yeah. Did you, by the way, straight, what do you think of the passive skill tree? I kinda found myself thinking that passive skill tree is very much dumbed down comparing to POE1, but also it really lacks choice. I kind of felt that way a little bit. That there are very few interesting things on it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm haven't seen it all, but it did, comparing to POE1, it felt a little bit like it just lacks stuff on it. Nah, I still don't prefer D4 Paragon board, sorry, namespace. D4 Paragon board has like... So what, there are like 9 boards, and it basically has like 9 legendary and 18 rare stuff, which is almost the same as anything else. So I don't know, it's like super stupid to me. No, I don't think it has more choice, not at all. But that's a bit of a problem that I do see here as well, that I feel like it's very much the same things everywhere. It's like elemental stuff, like, you know, the ailments build up, ailments defense, and projectile attack damage, spell damage, like very few things actually. I wonder, like, if you list all the unique modifiers that passive skill tree in POE2 can give you, if it's gonna be a big list. They want you to get so many attributes on any build. That I haven't really felt, to be honest. Then optimize the route from entrance to exit, do that for all 6 of the boards and figure out the correct order. Then also boring as shit, but this little mini game of rotating. Yeah, I didn't like the rotating as well, like, and linking. I don't know, like, I think it gives you a feeling of choice and stuff, but in the end it's not. And it's just annoying. Like, visually, geometrically annoying, kinda. Need high attribute of main stat for gem level, and then you need to add other attributes if you want. Other colors, depending on the build. Oh, those axes. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. I see now what you mean. I see what you mean. Did you have a level 20 gem? No. I think the highest I found was 18. Why am I always out of mana on a 3-link main skill? Like, how is that supposed to play? I have so many questions. Was hard to get enough intelligence? Yeah. So I think, yeah, that like mana stuff has also needs to be fine-tuned. In my opinion. Quite a bit. Again, like, a lot of smaller nuances that need to be fine-tuned. Have 0 mana problems? I don't know how you do it. they watched too much Epoch, the last Epoch, and so money is a pain there, so they brought it to PV. Nice. Good idea. I also have 2 mana on Kill Jewel. I think I even have 2, but if one skill cast cost me 20% of my mana, on a level 18 of a skill with 3 links, how? And I have 600 mana, which I consider a lot of freaking mana. So how is that supposed to be working? Like, I know I need that 40% cost reduction, but for that I need a stupid 4th link, which I cannot find already for like 70 maps, which I am still amazed by. Like, I get it, maybe the 5th link or like 6th link should be challenging to find, but like this one, dude.
Nowhere to run.
I don't know how much MF I got. Probably not a lot. It was never a priority on my gearing up process.
Out of mana.
I mean, I could try this inspiration, right? The minus stuff, but lovely. Well, I noticed it at the end of a map. Classics. I haven't found anything yet. Wait, where is it? Huh? Why my MF is not here? Or is it part of a skill for some reason? Maybe I had it before. I think I had it before on like previous boots and on some previous stuff. Maybe I don't have it anymore actually. Maybe it's true. Yeah, I think it gradually went out of my stuff. Just for a chance of having better gear.
What can I do for you?
Oops.
I'll be here. Waiting. Go on. What can
Yeah,
I
but again, like, as a solo self found, what? Holy shit, 173% increased physical damage? 18 to 32 physical damage? Accuracy rating, projectile skills, dexterity, mana per enemy killed. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, it's advanced, I don't care. It's also full F. We could try. Oh, that could be good though. We could try that, because I mean, it's like 80 top damage, right? But it doesn't have cold damage, which is shit. Okay. Let me do something. Maybe we can improve our Quiver. Critical strike. Quiver. Fire damage. Bro. This one has projectile speed, converting into projectile damage. Damage with both skills. Piece damage level to projectile skills. And yeah. I could add I could add flat cold damage to it, right? Whoa, 6 to 10 instead of 20 increased physical damage. Poof. Once again, what's the comparison? Lots of fees. I need to see what's gonna be with my chance to freeze. I don't have that much cold damage elsewhere. I think 1 on the ring here, 410, 2-3 here, and 5-8 here. Might not be enough. Yeah, I had some, so just back to that, I had some MF, but seems like in the latest gear upgrades it got ruled out completely. Do I have maybe another quiver that could potentially... Okay, this one could potentially be good. Magic quiver here. No. Okay, let's try to make projectile speed. No fire damage. F. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Can I add something here? Projectile speed, dexterity, chance to pierce an enemy. Yikes. All right, let's take a look.
Shocking.
Wow. So much less damage. How? +4 to all projectile skills, right? I guess that makes a difference. If it was an elite base, it would have packed a punch, I guess. What do you mean? Packed a punch. I mean, I could try. Still not sure. Is it really the 4 to all projectile skills? Is you mean that the base would have had more base damage, so it would have been bigger advantage. Like, what if I put there 2 additional runes, for example? But then again, it has only 1 to all projectile skills, and this one has +4 and less attack speed. So here 120, here 126. Oh man. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I want to do iron runes because of absence of cold damage. I will not trigger the herald without it, I feel like.
Shocking.
Kind of thinking of glacial rune instead. It's gonna be 1220. Yeah, the gloves do cold damage, but it's a huge difference when you have like total, let's say, 50 cold damage. So here, this one does like 3 times more cold damage, which is a huge boost. Lightning. Hmm. Let me see. I do have enough of them. I could put both of them here. What's the difference? No. It doubled the damage, but maybe still not enough. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works. Man, this is really annoying. Just hard to compare items with that shit. Okay, that's better. No, that's definitely worse. Let's pick up a map and take a look. Okay. Let's see how it works. Just maybe it doesn't make sense, maybe it makes sense. Iron runes are a little bit short, unfortunately. I don't want to really put them for testing. And
Fury.
kind of works. It actually uses less mana now. But is it a big difference? Is there any difference? I feel like until I actually get into harder content, I will not be able to see the difference, I feel like. But the good thing is that it does pop off the pops, the cold one. Time to go eat and watch something. And then chill. Have a nice rest of the stream. Thanks. Thank you, Top Secret. It was nice to see you. Hopefully another time soon. Yeah. Enjoy the dinner, enjoy the meal. What time is it though? Oh, it's 9.
An easy trophy.
Yeah, it's really hard to see the difference, at least at the moment. The only difference I see is that I don't need so much mana, which is good. So maybe I could stick to that for now. And then maybe when we get to, I don't know, higher tier maps, whatever, will require proper damage. Maybe then well, we can test both and see the difference, I guess.
Storming arrow.
Wait, it's a dead end. Yeah. Oh wait. It's a bubble.
An easy trophy.
Could put also quality on it, I guess. But I should start picking up those stuff again for more quality shards.
Fury.
Ah.
I need more mana. Barely broke a sweat.
Maybe I should take a break. I think I haven't stood up today at all. Bah. Additional rest elemental damage. And the good question is, what do I gonna eat tonight? Yesterday I was
Out of mana.
very stupid. I went outside for a walk, like do some errands and stuff, and was happily strolling towards the supermarket, only to find that supermarkets are closed because of a holiday. Oh, like shit. So I had no food.
Fury.
Oh, catalyst. Okay. Something dropped there. What is it? Ah, it's uncut gem. No, right. Okay, we did the tier 7 maps as well. A renowned scientist was recovered from the area you cleared. His acumen will add to our own. Nice. Oops. Huh? Doo-doo-be-doo-be-doo-boop-boop. 16 to elemental resistances. Mana.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a little break. I just want to get up and stretch a little bit. All right, I am back. Let's continue. Okay, we got two more points. Actually, I have absolutely zero clue what to do on this atlas. I mean, it does look simple, but at the same time, everything usable is so far away. And considering how many points you have, it seems like you can only choose like 2 things. Which is, again, I think they need to work on that stuff, to be honest. Rarity, quantity of waystones, rarity of waystones, quantity of items, higher tier. Yeah, I guess we need to go into here into Lucky Pillage. So this, I would imagine. All right. Now we need some maps to run a few here. We need tier 8 indeed. Elemental weakness, extra fire, accuracy, 1 additional modifier. Monka, but maybe works. What are you? Magic, rare, extra cold, monsters are armored and build up of ailments, alright. Damn. Critical hit chance, critical damage, oof, that's dangerous. Less recovery rate of life and energy shield and chance to poison, super dangerous. Extra lightning, fine. Extra chaos, also dangerous. I'm not sure at what point chaos damage is gonna just insta-kill you. Okay. Alright, let's begin slowly. Wait, where we are? That was a bit strange. Cannot really see that it's blue. Lost in textures a little bit. Sand speed. Oh, that's, I think that's the smoothest map out there.
Quick and lethal.
Still kind of weird,
It's quite nice.
the cold build up on this bow.
My skill exceeds even my own.
Oh, I did get level up. Interesting. Didn't realize that. But now with that level up, I don't know what to do next. I could pick that energy shield since I do have 100 energy shield. And I did want to eventually try to change my items into energy shield once, slowly. But yeah, not having to worry about mana so much, really good. It's like, it doesn't really make a difference, so much nicer to play. On the other hand, I could try removing one of the support skills and switching it for the minus cost one on the other bow. Could try that.
Thunderous shot.
Not sure which is better though. Huh? Where did you go? Oh, there.
Too weak, too slow.
Boom. Okay. Oop. Can't still figure out, oof, sheesh, if this ball gives more damage or not. I have a feeling that it does a little less, at least like on a cold. I don't know.
Prepare yourself.
Crimson armor? Oh, life regen. Okay.
Quick and lethal. Stay light, stay alive.
Okay. All right. Hop.
Yes.
Okay.
Time is not on our side.
Improves the quality of an armor 130. Dude. Okay. Here, any quick wins? Where was energy shield? Wait, I did see it somewhere here. There was an energy shield here. Was I blind? That's the energy shield recharge. The mana kill. Skill speed. Okay, maybe I should go somewhere here. Emboldened avatar. Or I should try to slot in maybe here, reduce reservation. Yeah, let's go with reduced reservation. Maybe I will have enough for one more thing soon. Also, finally, nice thing that with tier 8 maps, at least like I get some experience. It's level 74, so I don't have so much penalty now. $13K, huh? Okay, that actually feels like previous ball. But with less mana issues. Somehow. Now that I added quality. Almost. Tier 10. Yo, that's good. Still not enough.
That's quite nice. I need more mana. An easy trophy.
Nice. Hey, don't kill me now, please. All right, let's go next. Red Flare Conduit, Lightning Res, chance to gain a power charge on hit. What? Lose all power charges on reaching maximum power charges. Shock you when you reach maximum power. Huh? What? That's a very interesting thing. Salvage bench. It's not a bad boot. Life regen. 20 stun threshold. Okay.
Fury.
Hello there.
Uh-oh. Wrong. Okay.
You sure about that place?
Out of mana.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, I'll be back. Alright, sorry. I am back.
Fury.
My first expedition logbook. Oh my god. Still haven't looked at the expedition, like what you call it, like trading. I only collected those artifacts, but didn't take a look at anything, if they give anything or not. I think it's pretty much the same, right, as in POE1. That was a lot of damage. Just a random slam almost killed me out of nowhere. Right. I need to pick up all the superior weapons, since I almost don't have any more currency. Not armor, the weapon quality. It almost doesn't drop comparing to the armor one.
Storming arrow.
I don't know if it's a map or something, but I feel a bit lack of damage already. Either on that tier or something else. Like I could definitely have some more. Almost dead. Shit. Dude, camera, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you decide to do that now? Very weird. Hasn't seen that bug for a lot of time. I guess it's a sign that we got to wrap it up for today. God damn war hags. God damn. They even destroyed my webcam. Can you imagine? Poor people. Alright, yeah, I do really need to think how to increase my elite damage. It's like it looks the AoE looks fine, but the single target is a bit lacking. I don't know though what is good, but I would prefer not to stay there for too long. Put 30% hero damage and AoE now. I don't have the Distilled Emotion, they just don't drop, unfortunately. Excited if that's correct or not? Yeah, I think it should be really strong. So
Go on.
that's like the end goal for me, I guess.
Time is not on us.
Yes. Quicken your pace.
Big explosions, yep. Sounds about right. I mean, kinda. Could be good, I guess. Expedition. Why there is no expedition locker? Man. Why do you have to keep it all somewhere else? Okay. I think, yeah, it's time to wrap it up for today. 4 hours. I wanted to play a little bit longer today, but yeah, you know, even with this problems, I feel like it's time to wrap it. And also I should really think about the dinner. I don't know if I'm gonna stream on a week. Maybe tomorrow a little bit, let's see. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into the rhythm, trying to get back into streaming, maybe making some videos. It's been a rough month, but yeah, hopefully. And yeah, I hope that my job situation is also clarifying very soon, at least for like short term, 2-3 months period. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, and I will basically base everything of that. There is one potential scenario that I take like 1 month unpaid leave. If that happens, then obviously it's going to be really cool. We will be able to play a lot and like stream and maybe do some lots of content, because I remember like in the beginning of January, even 1 week off gave me so much like time to actually create a lot of videos. I remember it was really cool. So imagine if 1 month. All right, thanks. Good timing for you too. You're also going to sleep. Nice. Yeah, Olge, badge, all this time. Thanks for the wishes. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of POE2. Maybe we continue. Maybe we try something different next weekend or over the week. So thanks a lot and have a good night. Easy start to the Monday and good fare of the week. All right, take care, guys. Bye.